going to do some apple crisp. It's fall of the year, and apples is plentiful at this time of the year, and so I just thought I'd show you a way to work up some apples. But anyway, I've got right around about 7 apples. They're Macintoshes, and they're cut up and diced. Not very small, but about a medium cube. And I'm just going to cook them for a little while. So just put them in a pan. And I'm going to add, I like to add a little bit of flavoring to mine. A little bit of seasoning. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon, about 3/4 of a teaspoon of clove. Clove and apple goes real good together. Then I'm going to add about 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. Then I'm going to add just a smidgen of vanilla extract. And remember, I always shake the extracts up if you ain't used them in a little while. They can settle on the bottom. So I always shake them up good before you pour them in. And I'm just going to add probably right at about a half of a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I'm going to add, get me a knife. I'm going to add me about a tablespoon of real butter. And I've got brown sugar here, and I've got regular sugar. And I'm going to use a little of both. I'm going to use about a half a cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to use about a half a cup of just regular white granulated sugar. And I'm going to put this on the cook stove and let this cook for a little while. And then I'm going to show you how to make the crumble. Now to make the crumble, let me get me a bowl. Okay, to make our crumble, you're going to need oatmeal. And I just use the quick oats. And I've got 1/4 of a cup scooper. So there's 1 cup. And there's 2 cups of oats. Now, in with my oats, I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of some cinnamon. Not a whole big lot, just a little. And then some more, just regular white sugar. I'm going to add half a cup. Then some more brown sugar. And I'm going to add about a half a cup of it. This is 1/8 of a cup. Half a cup brown sugar. Okay, and in this you'll need to add a little bit of flour, because the flour will help it stick together. about 4 teaspoons. And I've got butter. Let's take your butter and melt your butter. I'm going to use probably right at about a half a cup. And I'm going to stick that in the microwave and melt that down. Okay, and I'm going to stir this up a little bit. This is a real simple little dessert to make, and it's just so good for around the fall time of the year. And it's really good with a big scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of it. Hot, fresh out of the oven. Okay, now I'm going to pour my butter in. You don't want it extremely wet, but you don't want it real dry neither. As you can see, it's a little dry, so I'm going to melt a little bit more butter, so it'll be the rest of the stick of my butter. You want it just sort of crumbly. That should about do it. Okay, now that's how you make your crumb topping that goes on top of it. So we're going to let our apples cook for a little while, and we'll come back and put it all together. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, everybody, we're back. The apples is ready. I've already got them put in a pan. Now I sprayed my pan with cooking spray so it won't stick so bad. But you can see what it looks like before we put the topping on. The brown color, the darker brown color, that comes from your cloves. But okay, here's our topping, and I'm just going to sprinkle the topping on. Now I probably won't use all this. And if I don't, I'll just put it in a bag and put it in the refrigerator for later, because you won't put it in the refrigerator where it's got butter in it. Some like theirs real crumbly and some don't. I like the topping, so I'll put mine pretty heavy. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the oven on 350 for about 25 minutes. And then when it gets done, we'll come back and show you what it looks like. Howdy everybody, welcome back. Our apple crisp is done. I'm getting ready to get it out of the oven. Right there it is. Good and hot and bubbly. This is crunchy. I'm going to get out a little bit in the plate. Now you can put a like a powdered sugar glaze on the top of it. And another good thing you could put on the top, especially when it's hot, is some caramel topping, like you use on ice cream or something. Just drizzle it on the top. It's really good that way. But you can also serve this with vanilla ice cream. And it makes just such a good fall dessert and everything. So I hope you all like it. And just give me a thumbs up and subscribe and just share my videos. But thanks everybody and God bless.